First up, I gotta start playing Rush. Holy shit, I gotta start playing Rush. We gotta get Rush over here. Come on. Look at this. Oh, man. How come they get all these cuties over there? They're even like adults. Oh, fuck. All I gotta say about this one is let's go next. We literally just got Dia Bellstar. I know. Speed Duel Tournament Pack 7. What's in TP7? I don't know. There was a TP6. What are we working with? Thousand Eyes Restrict. Oh. Foolish Burial. Oh. Lava Golem Santa Claus Cosmic Cyclone. Oh. Good stuff. All right. Let's look at the cards. First up. Dig up the cards you need with oil. The card is called Oil. Mr. President, is it true that you love oil? What? No, don't be ridiculous. Later that night. All right, so what are we working with? You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. 1. Target up to 2 level 4 or lower fire monsters with different names in your graveyard. Add them to your hand. This is salvage. It's salvage, but it's oil. Funny. Not good, but funny. Extremely funny. Next up. Gather the Light with Yusei's manga spells. Synchro Creed. What? Okay. So we got the Naturias on here, except for the good one. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. If a Synchro monster is on the field, draw a card. Then if there are 3 or more Synchro monsters on the field, draw 1 more card. What? Okay. Next up. Gathering Light. You can banish a monster you control and a Power Tool Synchro monster or a level 7 or 8 Dragon Synchro monster in your graveyard. It's so funny that because Power Tool is not a dragon, they have to put this on everything. Target a card your opponent controls, destroy it. Level 7 or higher Synchro monsters gain 400 for each banished one. And if you have a banished Synchro monster, when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can negate that attack. Terrible card. Legitimately, like, frustratingly bad. Wow. I mean, at least this one, you can squint and pretend it's mobilize engage. This is really just the worst. Next up, Axel Brody's machines explode onto the scene. Don't worry, this isn't a shadow game. Come on, let's continue. How does he know what a shadow game is? Oh, wait, it's Sergeant Electro 2. If Sergeant Electro is so good, how come there's no Sergeant Electro 2? Sergeant Electro, of course, popular because it was one of the very first pieces of spell trap removal in Duel Links. If you normally special summon a fire monster, you can special this card from your hand, then send a level 8 pyro monster from your deck to the graveyard. Once per turn, if a spell card is activated, you can make all fire monsters you currently control gain 300 attack. Card is terrible. Card is very bad. Really not good. Next up. Division. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. You contribute all face-up division you control, special summon machine tokens, up to twice the number tributed. Each time one is destroyed, your opponent takes 500, and if this card becomes banished, target any number of tokens you control, destroy them. I don't think there's anything interesting you can do with this. The concept is you tribute it, and then you get a bunch of tokens, and then you banish it for, like, Emperor, and then you blow up all the tokens, and your opponent takes a lot of damage, or you link off the tokens. I don't think it's quite good. Dyer says Electro Gunner sends the new Volcanic Boss. It's good. I know. The whole deck sends the new Volcanic Boss. This one requires you to also perform a normal of a fire monster. It's just going to sit in your hand. Notice, by the way, that this is a 2-star monster. If this was a 1-star monster, I believe it would be an FTK with Machine Dupe. Wait. Does Machine Dupe have to target a 1-star, or is it a 500 or less attack monster? 500 attack? Oh, hold up. Wait a minute. Okay, wait. So... Oh, no, but it's worded in a way that it doesn't work. So it's not you tribute some divisions. You have to tribute them all, and then the max you can get is 5 tokens. Then if you banish the tokens, well, you can't banish the tokens with Emperor because your zones are clogged. You would send 1 into a Link Spider, and that would do 2,000 plus Emperor burn. I mean, still interesting, but probably not worth it. Okay, next up. Bring about your opponent's demise with Earthbound Resonance. Wow, this reminds me of Home Resonance, my favorite song from Summoning Salt. Getting rid of your monsters is no easy choice. You can only use the first and second effect of this card's name once per turn. If a monster special summoned from the extra deck is destroyed by a card effect, target one of them. Each player takes damage equal to half its attack. When your Dark Synchro monster special summoned from the extra deck is targeted for an attack, target a card on the field, destroy it. Terrible card. Unplayably bad. Really, really, really not good. Wow, we have been looking at a bunch of stinkers today. Next up. Reach higher heights with Sacrifice. Level up. I suspect level up will be changed in the TCG. Why is that? Is it a rank up card? Oh, it is. Sacrifice, rank up magic, sacrifice force. You can only activate one card with this card's name per turn. Target an Xyz monster you control. Banish 2 of its materials. Special summon an Xyz that is one rank higher, but it cannot attack this turn. Okay, so this is an interesting card. Because the way that the translation works right here, it is not a rank up. You are not putting a card on top of the Xyz. You're just summoning it next to the Xyz. Okay, there's maybe something you can do with this. So the full armor stuff requires basically an Xyz with no material. So in a deck that's already natively playing the full armor stuff, you can be like, all right, instead of converting the material on my, whatever my, rank 3 is that the deck is playing, I'll just activate Sacrifice Level Up, which gets me a free 4. Is there a powerful 4 that does something with no material? Can anyone think of one? Stealth Kragan? That's not bad. Yeah. And then you can do the Armor Xyz stuff on top of the monster. There are a couple of very specific decks where I would consider playing this. But they're pretty few and far between. I mean, I think we can all agree that this is kind of a mid card. And it's a rank up, not a rank up magic. Does that change anything? Do like Wise Strix and the like only search rank up magics? I think so. Yes. Oh, well, then it's awful, right? Then it does nothing. Then it could read win the game, and it would be bad because you only draw it 20% of the time. Yucky, cucky. Very, very bad. Next up. Don't panic. You have Synchro Panic. Synchro Panic. Some sort of the original name of this card was White Flight. All right, Synchro Panic. Okay, maybe panic a little bit. Here we go. Destroy this card during your third standby phase after activation. Activate this card only if your face-up Synchro monsters are destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect by targeting one of them. Let me read that again. Activate it if your face-up Synchro monster is destroyed by battle or an opponent's card effect by targeting one of the destroyed monsters? Targeting it where? In the grave? Special a tuner and any number of non-tuners from the graveyard whose total levels equal that monster's, and they can't be destroyed by battle or card effects this turn. And 2, neither player can Synchro Summon. Okay, this is terrible. This is awful. This doesn't do anything. What the fuck? What is this card for? What? Unplayable anime support. Yay! All right. Waiter, more unplayable anime support, please. Next up, Thunder Sparks Electrode Beasts light up the field. All right, let's see what we're working with. Electrode Beast Cathion. Okay. If this card is normal summoned, you can activate this effect. You cannot special summon monsters from your extra deck for the rest of the turn, except Light Xyz. Add an Electrode Beast Anion from your deck or graveyard to your hand. Then normal summoning level 4 or lower Thunder monsters. So this card does everything you could possibly want for this archetype, I imagine. You can target one other Thunder monster you control. This card's level becomes the same as that monster's until the end of the turn. And Anion... Oh, there's only 2. If this card is normal summoned, you can make this card become level 4. Then add a Spirit Converter from your deck or graveyard to your hand. You can target one other card you control, send both this card to the graveyard, and if you do, draw a card. What the hell is... Spirit Converter already exists. Once per turn, you can target an Xyz monster you control, attach a level 4 light monster to that target as Xyz material, and when this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, target 2 level 4 light thunder type monsters with the same name in your graveyard and put them in your hand. Damn, these cards suck. I thought they would have like some sort of boss monster. I had high hopes because this first one really does have a lot of text on it. Righty-lefty driver 2. Well, they're much worse than them because they immediately lock you into light Xyz monsters. What's the coolest light Xyz monster target? Exo. Ugh. Okay, wait. That's terrible, right? Oh, this card might see play in Exo, actually, right? Because... Is it... No, it's not better than Aratama Sakitama. If they were looking for the third group of free rank 4 enablers, they would play this, probably. Yuck. All right, one more. That's it, actually. Really bad stuff, I gotta admit. Makes me feel confident in not reading any of the mangas. Just play a bunch of bad cards and then lose.